Greetings everyone. Yeah, in my today's video, as you can see, I'll be practically explaining how we do the mooring winch brake holding capacity test on board. So you can see we are trying to fix the equipment on the mooring winch. You see those holes there? We are fixing the equipment that we normally use to do the brake test, the brake holding capacity test. So you can see my men are fixing this equipment, well experienced men here. I would have loved to call their names, but I don't want to call names. But if you know these men, you know that they are well experienced men on board. They have sailed all the route and cranial part of Nigeria, West Africa coast, and when it comes to tankers, these are well experienced tankers. You can see the base there, that's one of the stand. This is still part of the equipment, is trying to build it up to get to the level of this winch. So this putting the stand on it, trying to fix that because the hydraulic jack will be connected to this, then you pump, then it's just like a jack as it looks like, then it will apply pressure on the winch. Yeah, it's fixing it. So this is the actual. My video normally teaches the actual. Teach you the actual. This is the hydraulic jack with the gauge on it. Normally before we do this, we would normally do some calculations. The calculation has already been done and we have gotten our value. So we are going to pump this jack and make sure the gauge will not pass the value that was gotten during the calculation. What we got in this calculation was 50.5. Yeah, 50.5. So in this our jack, we are going to pump it to get to like 5.5, 5.05, yeah, 5.05 on the jack. But in the calculation, this is 50.5 and 50.5 will be getting it here as 5.05. It's trying to fix it, bring down the winch a bit to lap on this, and it's fixing the hydraulic jack now, as you can see. That is Pompey. I'm not calling his name. Normally you can call him Captain. If you really want their name, call their captain. They're all captains. Everybody is the captain on his boat. Not taking. That is Cadet. Almighty Cadet is a very good junior officer. Experience shock. Most times he's behind most of my videos. This man, this is one on yellow or orange cover up. Most times he's behind most of my videos on board. We sail together, and I must tell you for free, for his age, he's well experienced. Can trust your vessel in his hand. He'll carry it safely for you from point A to point B, but don't entrust your baby in his hand. It's very dangerous when it comes to that. Sorry for saying that. Yeah, that is the key. Now, are ready? Now, it's pumping. Let's pump it up. It's pumping. If you notice this part of the jack, this black part, it will move. It will be moving up. It's applying the pressure. This is applying pressure. You notice that this is moving. It's applying the pressure. It's moving. Once you get to the calculated figure, we'll stop. Mostly you are not allowed to exceed that. I'm not allowed to exceed that. So what is the essence of doing this? This is what we call the mooring winch brake holding capacity. You can see they are showing you the gauge to show that it is coming to that calculated point. So once you come there, it's still pumping. That means it has not gotten to that 5.05. Once you get to 5.05, we stop. It's monitoring closely. See, I think it has moved up. Yeah. So we leave it for some time and still monitor it. See, gauge up already at 5.05. We just leave it for some time and monitor it. You can see BHC 50.5 tons tested. It was tested 2024. This is normally done annually, and now we are doing it 2025. The period of doing this brake holding capacity test is annually. But most times, apart from doing it annually, we do it prior to delivering a vessel. And we do, let me say, within 30 days before the existing taking over, before being taken over, is mostly a requirement. It's part of the requirement. And another reason for doing this is some specific port requirement. There's some specific port that have requirement that, okay, this should be tested so interval. Or maybe if you are having operation with those ports upfront, you have to check the port requirement. And if brake holding capacity test is part of it, you have to test it and get the certificate to prove that yes, truly this was done and it will be tested to the required capacity. So, and if you notice any evidence of malfunction, you can also carry out this test. When you get new mooring lines, it's another reason for testing. Then when you have a continuous hatch operations, maybe in a rough sea, too much STS going alongside and that, you know that yes, your winch is working tirelessly in hatch operations. It's a good reason to test it, irrespective of waiting for the annual test. You can still carry out this test, so you'll be rest assured. That yeah, your mooring winch is in order. See, so I try to make this fast. I've done already. We are losing out the equipment, trying to dismantle the equipment. I'll take it to another winch. So now, after being done, this tensioning that is showing when it was tested is going to be changed to the current date. Now we are losing out the equipment. All these men are well experienced men. Yeah, safety is very, very important here. How to put on your gloves and work smart. I'm trying to remove the equipment and we'll take it to another winch. But this is actually how this is being done. So in case you want to do this on board your vessel, come here, watch this my video and take note of the key point, what was being done, how it's been fixed, how it's been dismantled. Most times the mooring lines, you remove some mooring lines to get to the point where you can fix this equipment. I'm sorry I did not show you that part. So my video normally is aimed to teach you the practical part of it. There is a calculation to this. The calculation part here, if you want to know that, I can go ahead and make video in showing you the calculations. But now, what really note what is the most important is the practical part of it. Thank you.